Hey, 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 we feel what is up, what is up. It is your girl Lottie coming in for the morning rising messages. Morning, rising, good day, afternoon, evening, middle of the night, wherever you at. It's for right now. It's the message. So, I'm rising, so that's what I say. Mm. Y'all know we got to get that coffee in. We got to get that sip, okay? So this morning, Spirit says we are called to do some wisdom oracles to work your magic and look at some ancestor. Yeah, we going to get down up in them roots and see what's going on. Yeah, Spirit said, well, what do you want to do first? Oracle, wisdom, magic, and then ancestry. All right, y'all. All right. Spirit said, let's get these decks out the way. I still got my chakra deck on the table, so I'm going to move that. And we still have some mindful messages on the table, too. Spirit said we're not doing either one of them today, right now. Not right now. Maybe later, but not right now. So let's get these decks lined up. Okay? Move that out the way. We're going to get this camera turned around. How y'all doing, How y'all doing? I hope y'all had a great night, a great rest, and you feeling good for the day. Ready to take on some things. I'm going to get this head together. As you can see, I'm looking a little dry. Baby, we looking a little dry. We got to get this head together, get ourselves ready for the week, get prepared. You know how it go. But since we getting up and getting started, getting moving, we might as well get some messages from the spirit and see what is going on, okay? So let's turn this around, get the cards over here. Yeah, so let's start over here with this here oracle. Come on, Spirit. Thank you so much for being here. I'll reach out to my highest self. Yes, my highest self, that which knows everything for my highest good and is connected to the infinite intelligence of the source, our Father, that which called all things. Absolutely. Thank you, infinite intelligence, for being with me, for giving us messages onto your wheat field for our highest good so that we can be edified, be edifying onto others, and edify back onto source. I feel in the bottom. You want this top? Top? Okay. Spirit says, I'm dropping cards. You know how I do, y'all. Y'all know how it go. I be throwing cards everywhere. But we got one right here. Spirit says, clean it up, y'all. What is it that we need to clean up? Clean it up, clean it out. This card is a 3. That means that it's foundational. You know, that's that. You know, you gotta put your you know, like that stability. Like get your start restarting from ground up, basically. Spirit says we restarting from ground up with this thing. Yeah, you need to clean it up. Something at that base, that foundation. You know how you got to lay a good foundation for something to be good. Is there anything else in this spirit? Spirit says yes. So we got one more card. We're going to pull out one more card. Let me know. Let me slow down so I can feel the cards. Let me feel the cards. Where we at? Not there. These cards is kind of thick. So sometimes it be weird and they stick together. I just have to feel it. What is it, Spirit? Oh, is that it? There we go. Spirit says, never end the story. Clean it up. Something that you're going around and around and around with, wheat. What is it? This one? Nope. No? This one? This one. Okay. Yeah. What did I say? Foundational. Building blocks. You building something back up from the ground up. I don't know who you are. This 3 and 7 on Never Ending Story is also a 10. Look at this. 3 and 7 on Never Ending Story. Something that you've been going around with. You've been working on building. Like you just feel like you just can't get this done. Like I've been working on this thing and building it and building it and building it. And I feel like I just been doing this forever and I'm not making no progress. You see that 3 and 7. 3 and 7 is 10. That's foundational, starting back over from ground one. You feel like I keep having to start over, right? We can see again, clean it up here means that it's something that you need to clean up, clean out, that's going to help you come out of this never-ending story situation where it feel like you just working and working and working and not getting no progress. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not making no moves. I'm not going forward. Like I just keep going around and around with this. Spirit says yes. Again, look at 8 and 2. 8 and 2 is a 10. That's foundational. That's back to the ground root, starting all over again, building it back up again. Spirit says, building it back up again. But it's okay, because you have what it takes. You have what you need, and you have, you know, the fortitude and the perseverance, the tenacity to be able to start all over again. And you really not starting from the beginning. If you look at what she's standing on, new blocks, new source material is coming down from the spirit, right? So she have all of this coming down, and she's standing on blocks already. So even if you feel like you have to start all over again, you really not starting all over again. What you doing is you standing on what you already have learned, and you know that intellect and source material that you have within you, whether you see it in physical or not, it don't matter. You still got that source material so that you could go ahead and rebuild, like everything that you need, and you standing on everything that you need already. It's already within you, you know, to go ahead and start over, to rebuild. But whatever it is, you might be feeling a little frustrated because you feel like, you know, no matter what I do, I just can't come out of this. Like, I keep going through these same situations over and over again. It's just a never-ending story. The shit just don't never fucking stop. That's what I feel like somebody is feeling. But just know that a higher power is here. You do have the ability to go forward, like you got it within you. But something is not for you, Something is not for you, and maybe you need to take a closer look at that again, so you could see what it is that you need to rebuild. You need to be able to take a closer look again, okay? Yeah, that's right up here. This never-ending story, Spirit says, is right here between cleaning it up, never-ending story, and observer. You need to take a closer look so you will know what it is that your building blocks, because something is not for you. Something is not for you. Something that you need to walk away from, and you don't even know that walking away. Look at this, yo. Walking away is actually going to lead you to a good thing, a fortune. You see the fortune cookie? And this is in the middle of a chess game, right? So chess is strategy. 6 is you know, walking away in success. That like 6 of wands kind of energy, right? Walking towards success, trying to figure out how you're gonna move towards success. That's the whole thing of chess. It's like war, right? But it ain't checker, so it ain't no quick shit. You gotta strategize. But whatever it is that you strategizing on, Spirit said that shit is not for you. Maybe you're working on something that's really not for you. Maybe you're working to keep something going on that you really need to be letting go. I don't know. Is there anything else, Spirit, in this deck? This card right here? Spirit says go the distance. Go in the distance, right? You have the ability to persevere, right? You have the ability to persevere. And you have the ability to get the hell away from whatever it is that's not for you. For sure you do. You got the ability to get away from it. You just may not know it yet, because you thinking that you done lost everything with this never-ending story. You think you done lost everything, but you don't. You haven't, because you don't realize that you standing on all the stuff that you need to rebuild. You standing on everything that you need to rebuild already. It's already in you. Is there anything else? Spirit says yes, between worlds. Yes, you between worlds. That's how I feel, like between the old world that's you feel like it's in a never-ending story. I just can't get this shit to go right. I've been working on it. I've been trying at it. No matter which way I approach this shit, it just won't work. I feel like that Cat Williams, like tried it, nope, try it, nope, try it. You know what I mean? And honestly, it's pushing you, like the difficulty of you doing it is pushing you here to your destiny type of situation, letting you know you can do it, and you being guided by a higher power. You may not realize it, but the Spirit is trying to push you into a certain direction. That is what catalyst the pain and the frustration and stuff is making you do. But you might need to figure out if you're doing stuff the right way, like do things by the book. If it's something new that you're doing, you might need to learn about it, get into the process of that thing, or you know, whatever the case may be, so that you can set your foundation in a way that is not going to crumble anymore, right? Again, you keep going having this right here never-ending story, right? Because you keep going through it. But if it's something in there that you're not following by the book, and Spirit wants you to see what that is, take your time and look at it so that you can go the distance with this thing. Because something in it is not for you. Something is not for you, but it's causing you to be between worlds because you got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. I feel 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Spirit says 1 foot in and 1 foot out, but spirit is leading you away from this whole thing, trying to tell you that you have the building blocks, you have the source material that you need to do this and to get here. Your milk and honey. You know what I mean? Like your whole thing. Like I said, where is that card right there with the Spirit says, want this one right here, here and now. Like the time for you to start is now. You see her sitting on that egg. An egg in there has everything in it. Like it's the ability to birth and to create, right? That's the whole thing. So you have the ability to start now, to birth and create now. Spirit is saying. So I don't know if you a person that like has a small business, an idea or something like that. Maybe you've been trying to get this business off the ground. Maybe every time you get going, something comes along and knock it down. But it's going to, again, this yang energy is right back to one foundational energy. Yes. So we just gonna set that deck to the side. Where we going here? Put that crystal back. We gonna go get some work your magic. Yeah, because you magical, like you got power, and you may not know that you do have power, but spirit is saying right here and now you have the ability to create. Don't put yourself in an internal conflict. You see this 3 and 2? 3 and 2 right here is 5. 5 is an internal conflict. It's some sort of chaos or conflict within yourself about what you have right here and now and the ability to create. Even probably which direction you need to take to go in order to create this thing. If you're a person that's highly creative, highly intuitive, you got a little small business thing going on, you've been going back and forth with this thing, trying to figure out how to make it work. Spirit said that you've been going around with this for a while. It's like a never-ending story. Like you just keep trying to do it. Maybe it's something you've been doing for a long time. You know what I mean? But Spirit said, ooh. Spirit said, don't throw your cards all over the floor like I do every reading. But that's okay, y'all. Y'all know how y'all girl flow. The energy get to pushing and it's heavy. But Spirit said at the beginning of this prayer, it's something that you need to clean up. It's something that's in the way of you manifesting this in a solid way where it doesn't come back down again. I feel you. This one. Okay. Yeah, don't be afraid to sing, It's something in here that's causing you to be afraid. 4 and 3 is a 7, right? You need to, again, that's that, not a conflict. It's like a conflict, but not really. It's like not being all the way genuine, like with yourself, with your thing. Maybe it's some fear up in there. Is it this one? This one, okay. Forgive. Maybe forgiveness is a part of this thing. Maybe you need to forgive self. Maybe you need to forgive others. That's a challenge. Spirit says take control of your own narrative. Like, don't let nobody else pull your strings. You know what it is that you want to do, what you need to do. You got the talent for it. You've been working on this thing around and around and around, never in the story kind of thing. Whatever the case may be, don't let nobody else pull your strings. Spirit said that's a challenge. You letting other people pull your strings. You got to come off of that. Break them, take control of your own life, your own narrative. That's exactly what this card is telling us, to take control. You ain't nobody's fucking puppet, No, you not. Look, if you dance for anybody, it's for the source. It's for the guy. It's not for nobody else. You don't do that, right? You have to take control of your own narrative. You write your own story. You don't have to let nobody pull your damn strings. No. Spirit said that's in a challenge because you letting people pull your strings. Don't let folks pull your strings. You do you. You be you. Your own unique expression. And you do exactly what the Spirit is telling you that you should do for your own highest good. This one. No. I be getting upset, y'all. I gotta shuffle. Do you, you know what I mean? Dig into yourself. Observe who you are. You are in between worlds, between here and now, trying to figure out how to get this going. But Spirit says you need to do it by the book. Just look at the process and stay steady. You're going to get there. You're going to get there. Is this it? Yep. Don't doubt your self-worth, Spirit says. Don't doubt your self-worth. This is a 2, coming back to self. Self-made, soulmate with you. Don't doubt your self-worth. You are enough. You see what she got on this sign that she hanging up? I am always enough. Remember that. Don't doubt your worth, You always enough. Anything else in here? Spirit says no. It's an eye shade of that deck. We can set that down. We're going to put that. I'm going to turn it this way because my table is a little small. Let's dig into them ancestral roots. Let's dig down in here and see what we can do to pull out some strength, okay? Because right now we have a person that's struggling to forgive. I don't know if they're trying to forgive themselves or other people or whatever the case may be. They feel like they are on a string, like somebody else is controlling their life, or they don't have full control over their life, right? And whatever is going on in your life, you feel like it's a never-ending story. You've been going through it and going through it and going through it, but it's stuff in there that you need to clean up. It may be habits and things that's going on, or people that you need to let go of, stuff that's not serving your highest good. You need to take care of that shit. Get it out your system. Get it out of your vicinity, right? You got to learn how to handle people with a long handle spoon. Sometimes folks get in the way, or just habits and things that you are doing get in your way and cause you to be stuck, right? But you got to see what it is with this observer. You got to figure out what it is. Peep that shit out so you can cut it out. That way you can put yourself in a position to go the distance, right? You could take the fuck off and do what you're supposed to be doing, right? And you can come out of this in-between world situation and step all the way up into your light, because spirit is already saying that something is not for you. You need to let that shit go, and you need to be strategizing and trying to figure out how the fuck you gonna do it in a way that's gonna lead you to this fortune cookie right here, so you can crack that bitch open and see what the secret is on the inside, because something that's in there ain't for you. But when you do that, it's going to run you right here into this milk and honey. It is. And Spirit says you got all the building blocks to get there, like you standing on it, but you don't realize it. Now, part of what you don't realize is that you got other people pulling your strings. And you doubting your self-worth. You don't even realize that you enough. Maybe these people that's all up in your energy, pulling on your energy, pulling on your light, pulling your strings, trying to get you to do this, that, and the other, what they want you to do, versus what you know is good for your own highest good. That's what I feel. Yeah, is this it? No. This one? Is it this? I can't. This whole deck is heavy. Spirit. You want me to put the deck down? Yes. Okay. Is there something I need to say? Yes. What would you like to say? Spirit says to